me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. We'll start at the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One more time with Pacheco. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past 40-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's been a... First quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Mahomes now to throw again. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They go play action with Mahomes, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, KC. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Cooper for the first time in this one, and he's got a first down to go with it. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Cooper going in motion. Second down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him, and it'll be second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the gun, here's Minshew. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, KC. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. On play action, here's Minshew. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Chiefs will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing. Quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jordan Jefferson there on the stop. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. This one complete right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. And he's in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his second touchdown tonight. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Man in motion here is Washington. Play action, it's Ritter.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. To the right side here, pass is caught. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Ritter. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They're going on 4th down. Ritter. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, here's Minshew. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and long. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. He's got room at the 30. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now Ritter on 1st down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. On 1st down, it's Ritter. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars cut into the lead a little bit. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. We're Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. This one, a deep shot for Rice. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On comes the Chiefs punter. And this will be touched down by a member of the punt team right at the 50-yard line. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On 2nd down, it's Ritter. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. On play action, Ritter. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now with Minshew. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I think he needs to work on his arm strength.
3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Minshew. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Gray is the motion man here. On play action, here's Minshew. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down. They'll get him up around the 37. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble. Down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. Minshew gonna look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blocked.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. They'll throw out of the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Third and long. Throwing is Minshew. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back is Minshew. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. Here's Minshew. Got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Minshew. He pulls it in around the 5.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lawrence now. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will get into the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Hey, Ron!
On first down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Red on red. Hot.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Lawrence. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Tries to pitch it, but the ball is loose. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy, route.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Now Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
In motion comes Thomas. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and we got some big plays in their future.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got another one. Touchdown, KC. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Lisa, 24.
Man in motion is Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 77, Jaguars 49. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Ron!
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.